All right, welcome once again to the Beatzilla PDX official show. This is a Beatzilla PDX official news break, and today we are talking about Ayanna Pressley. Ayanna Pressley, if you have followed me for a while on social media, you would know Ayanna Pressley is one of those individuals of the Congressional Black Caucus that I always have called out for refusing to talk about Black issues when it specifically deals with Black people. She's always been one to POC it or BIPOC it or ignore Black issues altogether. And one of those, like Hakeem Jeffries, for the longest, as long as the Democrats were in power and in office, refused to say the word Black and refused to say the word anti-Black. Now things obviously have changed. And now she has Black and anti-Blackness in her mouth and anti-Black racism. Go figure. That's been coined right here by the grassroots. That hashtag came out from brother Tariq Nasheed. Hashtag no anti-Black racism. Now she's using it as a of course, that's a grassroots talking point, but she's been part of the establishment ignoring tangibles, ignoring reparations. And now that Sheila Jackson Lee has passed, she is now taking up the mantle to waste America's time to now pump reparations. Now I'm going to play her little piece, and then I'm going to come back and give my commentary on what she has to say.
Reparations is more than just cutting a check. It is addressing the systemic ways in which the vestiges of chattel slavery show up in the Massachusetts 7th and throughout this country. I think it's appropriate at a moment of anti-Blackness that we are pro-Black and we continue to build upon the momentum throughout this country, municipalities throughout the country who have been successful in redress, the work of truth, reconciliation, and healing, and again, the work that's taking place with our own Boston Reparations Task Force. So while I'm blunting the harms of this administration and the Supreme Court, I still want to be advancing an affirmative vision, a North Star for Black America. Dr. King said the time is always right to do what is right. And I think at a time of, quite frankly, anti-Black racism on steroids, coming out of this hostile Trump-Musk White House.
You have said he has his hands in everything, Elon Musk.
Absolutely. And really an effort to resegregate society, to erase Black history, that this is the right time, because this is not only about truth and reconciliation and healing from the past, the vestiges of chattel slavery, which we are still living with today. It is also about Black futures.
All right. So I want to address the fraud in the room. Now that she's taking this up, and I believe that Ayanna Pressley, just as Sheila Jackson Lee, has Caribbean background. So they are taking up the study of reparations, which is now, as you see in the California situation, they're trying to play tricks and games with this. And I firmly believe this has been by design ever since it became apparent from the DNC convention that they were going to change the direction of reparations. And that was found out at the DNC convention. When you had the delegates going there, they found out in Detroit that things were changing and that they were going to basically stall out that bill. Now, like I said back then, I told you, I believe I know why they're stalling it out. And I now we can see, what's happening. I told you then. It's a matter to where Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi, looking out for the interests of the Democratic Party's future of benign neglect, would have, because see, here's a situation of where if you want to string black folks along with reparations, then you have to tank the bill now. So they had to tank the bill while Democrats were in office, although making it seem like they weren't tanking it. They clearly did. And I'm glad that people are not letting them or the world forget that. So now what they have to do, because clearly reparations is a conversation that has to be taken up. What they're trying, the Democrats have no more interest in giving reparations than any other party. Here's the point of it, though. And, you know, in my take, we are making it known that reparations, the issue of it, the demand is not going anywhere, and we are firmly set in our way about it. And I think now with Ayanna Pressley having to step into this space, clearly it's one that she didn't want to, but firmly being part of one who supports benign neglect, clearly she has no issue or qualms with doing so. So, you know, I look back at all of it. They lost so badly because of reparations in that California situation. They're trying to rewrite history, and I feel that we should not let them. They're trying to now co-opt or either these already co-opt organizations around reparations have you know, they're starting to see dollar signs for getting money to giving reparations to run around. So you're going to watch a lot of people start flip-flopping. That's going to start happening. One thing I will tell you, though, reparations is a multifaceted situation. Reparations is not the end-all be-all to our own repair. It is once more, it's a tool. So it is a tool for repair. And I hope that people understand that. So when we talk about reparations, that's not going to be sitting down and doing nothing. That is doing something. And in the meantime, though, here's another thing. We are not in the conversation of anyone giving us anything. The reasons why anyone ever got anything is because they forced their issues into the forefront. And that is how it would happen. And with that always is from the people. That does not come from the system. See, we get into this, it's holding on to slave mentality at the end of the day. Because we have to understand, if we are going to create something new, then you have to see the old go. And what you've been used to is being used for the last 60 years by one particular party. I would advocate that everybody under the sound of my voice or watching this video right now, start rearranging. Now that we've made our voices felt with the Democratic Party, for those who are still technically listed as Democrats, I would advise you now start changing your political affiliations and start moving to independent. That way, the move to independent, also what you see more black independents, that makes the black vote more than I have to put a Democrat in front of you. I have to put somebody that's talking to this particular block of people. And this is the area that people have fought us against. Why? Because all of these Greek organizations are tied to the Democrats. So they do what the Democrats say. And let me also clarify something when we talk about billionaire money. Elon Musk is a billionaire, but so is Bill Gates. So is George Soros. Elon Musk has Twitter. Bill Gates and George Soros has many of you because you took their brand upon yourself. Please tell me which you feel is worse. Bill Gates and George Soros running through your veins right now, or Elon Musk with his app and his billions. Wasn't Elon Musk or Donald Trump that forced you to put Bill Gates in your bloodstream? It wasn't Donald Trump that told you would be fired if you didn't put the video game man's medicine in your system. Then you have to show that you can travel. And how do you show that you are able to travel to and fro? Because you have the clearance, because you took the billionaire's medicine. Maybe I'm missing something with all of this billionaire oligarch talk, but this billionaire isn't forcing lines of cars and into tents taking shots from people they don't know. And then have black advocates, talking heads, the same people who are getting fired right now from MSNBC, telling us how stupid we are for not falling in line and taking a $1 billion video game creator's medicine. But a guy that actually is a billionaire sending rockets to space is somehow so greatly different. Yeah, I will. I can see the difference, because one consistently has been committed to eugenics and population thinning, while the other one is just trying to get money. Which one is more sinister to you, folks? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know, family in the chat, because if you thinking that, one billionaire is worse. I mean, I've seen in the Democrats, why would George Soros be sitting up there? So if you guys are going to be upset at these people, be upset at the others. Here's one thing that I can finally say I'm glad to breathe a sigh of relief, is that we can speak freely on this platform without fake Democratic leaning fact checkers who never prove their facts to be true. And now at this point, so many realities have came out that those fact checkers were liars. And so many black content creators lost their platforms behind these businesses, which are also backed by mainstream media entities, searching and seeking out voices to silence. Well, welcome back to the free world, to where you can actually say what you need to say without a disclaimer from some college idiot who hasn't actually found out if what they're saying is true or not. It's just a wrong fact because the Democrats said so. Well, we firmly push back against that. I hope you would too. So again, just my take on this Ayanna Pressley situation, and now all of a sudden she's going to be the champion for reparations. I think not. I call shenanigans and I call con. Let me know what you guys think though. And with that being said, make sure you hit the like button, share this out on your social media, subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. Hit that notification bell, hit the word all. That way, anytime this channel goes live or a video is uploaded or premieres, you will be notified. You can also support this channel further by joining and becoming a member. And so by becoming a member, you will see some of these videos like this one that will air first in the members area, and then, enter the mix for public consumption. So if you guys have not seen the previous video about who is going to pick our fruit, make sure you go check that out. And so with that being said, peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on each and every one of you. Thank you, members. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Until next time, stay black, stay vigilant, stay alive. Black first, black first, black first. Shalom, y'all. Have a blessed one.